All right, so this one, this one is going to be tricky and very tough. So we got the Super Warriors team. 4 of these characters are free. Piccolo and the Blue Tien are the best characters on this team by a pretty decent margin. And I'm excited to finally just use the team like this once again. Every time we get a new Super Warrior, I like to try to revisit it. So if you guys enjoy videos like this, where we're using off-meta stuff or stuff like that, please show your support by hitting the thumbs up, because I'm sure, for the record, this is already not going to get as much viewership as they typically would get. So any likes really do help whenever if you enjoy it at the end, right? So that being said, what I'll say is we got our boy Krillin for the first time back in a video since the anniversary. I'm excited about him. I expect him to still be a really decent defensive character for this matchup. They'll have defensive gear, HP boosting gear or equipment, and also Z ability from Titan's Yamcha as well for the health, so they should be okay. They also, Krillin does a lot of intangible stuff. He shortens allies sub count. He has a decent amount of cut. He has some damage, but that's not really his main focus. He also gives allies the regen effect here, restores allies ki, boosts their blue card damage. Krillin does a lot of intangible stuff. I believe there was also a Dragon Ball thing in here too, right? Wasn't there? No? Am I thinking of another? I'm thinking of another Krillin, I guess. Anyways, a lot of intangible stuff. His green card here restores allies' health and cleanses their debuffs as well. Here it is. Yeah, reduces Dragon Balls. So, Krillin does a lot of intangible stuff. This green Tien was really powerful as a damage dealer during the anniversary. When you pop his main, you draw a blue card, and you get plus 30% blue card damage permanently. Also, plus 20% blast damage permanently as well. Down here, he has 60% damage. And then also, when he enters the battlefield, he picks up that regeneration effect, restores and gets damage cut. And then also down here, while he's on the battlefield, every time he uses a strike or blast, he gets extra damage. He has a stacking damage passive, so he's a character that can really just do a lot. But above all else, when he's hit with stuff, when an ally is hit with stuff, when another ally is hit with a card, a strike or blast, he picks up defensive neutrality and he stacks his blast damage and blast starts cost. So the defensive neutrality is super powerful. Especially in the meta with Broly and some powerful purple characters. I mean, purple's still not the craziest color, but there's some really solid options right now in the meta, so that will be very helpful. This guy has that anti-rising rush mechanic. However, it is restricted, and when he came out, I said he'll either be a character that's in every team's leader slot, which I think, for the record, will apply to Pan. I think Pan is a character that will be in that position. She's going to be, see, Pan and him, these types of characters that are not like Saiyans, obviously, are really niche, and they could easily just get left in the box after the first couple of weeks, and it just kind of depends on what they do, right? Like the androids, I think androids are popular, but they largely stuck around for as long as they did on competitive teams and stuff because of how powerful they were. They were a character for a long time that if you didn't use them, you were probably losing, right? So Tien, unfortunately, has not seen that type of play, which is unfortunate because he has a lot, and I'm not going to read these paragraphs. You could just tell he's got a lot of stuff he does. But that rising rush mechanic wound up being a little bit more niche than you would like once they did add it back in. His green, though, is really powerful. It's shades of Pan's effect, where it does the 3 count down. This one restores his advantage, gives him draw speed, gives him ki. So Tien is a really powerful support damage dealer. So there's that, and we have Piccolo as well, who just came out, so you guys should know how he is. And Yamcha, I'm not going to say much about him, but he's another blast-based character. He also has no switch, though. So hope you guys enjoy. Here we go. That's a fun idea. Purple, purple, red. Okay. I assume he didn't get Gohan, but he's trying to make the most out of it, and I respect it. Needs to get that Piccolo one more star, though, to get that next Z ability. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Nice try with that one. Looks like he's probably going to win this. Yep. He went for a really early backdash. I don't know if I'm making that play turn 1. All right. Nice drop combo. Let's go for a strike here. Okay, that's fair. So now we're going to bring Krillin in. He's dropping the combo for Krillin. That's fine. I've just got to be wary of the Broly in terms of Krillin. Otherwise, he's fine. Oh, well, obviously Pan, but I meant just for disadvantage. Broly can still do really good. Quick attack. Oh, he got me. And Pan. That's not going to work. Huh? Okay, so she gave +1, but he was already at the point where he had 6 Dragon Balls? Are we serious? We freaking just started the game. Ironically, Tien would have been fine there because Tien would have procced. But still, like, what? We literally just started. Oh my god. Okay. We literally just started. That's ridiculous, man. I've got to just chill here. I can't do anything. She's neutral, by the way, so Tien doesn't really have advantage. Switch. No. Okay. The third Dokabaki impact. And I'm going to lose that one, too. Ironically, he's not great at him either. All these blue cards and such. Jeez, Pan. Not having Pan really is a big handicap for me. Not having access to all those beautiful greens and stuff. It's a really big handicap. It's really funny to say that, I know, but she's extremely powerful. I need to use this other green just to heal again. Look at my healing compared to his Piccolo's healing. It's not even close. All right. I'd like to use Krillin's main, though. That's my next step. That really early rush, man. I still don't have a rush, by the way, if you're counting. Thanks, Pan, for the debuff. Really appreciate it. Tien's green restores Vanish, but I wanted to get the sub count down. It's basically a similar green to Pan's with that effect. Very powerful stuff they've been giving these characters that are side characters. I think I'm going to throw a full screen Destructo Disc here. Gotcha. However, it's not like I have a... Thanks for destroying the Dragon Ball, bro. Jeez, man. Huh? Thank you, Tien. What is this nonsense? I just got my rush, and he's already got 2. Get Pan out of here. What is going on? Are you kidding me? That just doesn't even make any sense, dude. I don't know why I lagged there, but whatever. That does not even make sense. Thank you, Tien. I guess he wanted to see my Tien effect pop off. He wanted to see it. This health debuff is annoying because Krillin's he's healing less and less. He went from 8 to 6 to 4 or whatever. Can I rush this guy? Nice tackle. I'm saving my rush for Broly. Oh, I forgot he hadn't used his main yet. Destroy the ult, right, Krillin? You destroyed the ult, right? Hopefully he did. It looks like he might have. If there's one thing you need to know, Krillin is a very good defensive character. Oh, wow, I was off by a millisecond on that. The rush was almost there, because if he had vanished, I would have popped it. Good drift. He knows I just want to rush Broly, too. It's really obvious. Thank you for not doing a single tap. Oof. This match is garbage, by the way. Oh my god. 2 rushes. He's probably already like 3/4 to another one, by the way. Tien can't save me again, unfortunately. Ah, I couldn't get a card. At least we didn't get damage. Okay. All right. This dude really got 3 rush. I called that he was probably close, but still, seeing him pop a 3rd rush is just too much. That is hilarious, dude. Oh my god. Get out of here. That is hilarious. Wait a minute. This dude used 3 rushes and lost the game. He used 3 rushes and lost. Ironically, I had a match just like this in a video I'll leave down below where the opponent used 3 rushes just like that and lost. How do you lose with 3 rising rushes? First and foremost, how do you get 3 rising rushes? Okay, so I know Pan gives the Dragon Balls, but what is going on there? I only filled the Broly's gauge like once to lose Dragon Balls, and then I took a decent amount of time to finally land my rush because I wasn't going to use it on Piccolo. It just was not happening. But, oh my god. All right, let's play the next one. And since that match was so long, there's probably only a couple of matches in this. All right. I'm surprised he had MUI on his team, by the way. Maybe for his Z ability. That's kind of laggy right here. Yeah, the count's completely stalled. All right. I'm not trying to give him a blast armor either, though. Kind of a weird situation to be in. Good patience. Okay, let's see what he does. If I were him, I'd go to Super Vegito. Okay, well, he's neutral here and restored gauge, so he's just trying to stay in. I'll be aggressive here. Kind of lag, okay. Good delay. Gonna destroy a card. He'll probably switch. Let's tackle here. Okay, he drew that really early, I see. Lag is kind of back. Sub counts. And blue. Woo, that did a lot of damage. Oh my god, I'm going to use this even though it's going to miss. Just to force a vanish. That did a lot of damage, boys. That was impressive. Destroy the card. He's going to draw the ult. That's cool. I'll throw green TN in on that. He'll be neutral. Oh, he's not neutral on the ult, huh? Okay. He should be. Oh, it's probably gauge restricted, right? No, the ult doesn't have gauge. I think it's the blue card that lets him go neutral. And the green, though. There's a, I don't know. He's too new. Cute. Speaking of cute, Pan's in. She's so adorable. Look at her. She's like really big too compared to a lot of characters. Like her model is huge. So this is a really good Rising Rush because Tien can't block it on standby. I was thinking I'd get one more switch, and the switch is available like now, by the way. It's a 1 count off. So that was a really good rush. Okay, well, she's not going to get out of this with that blue card. Whoa, he drew a strike already? I know she had draw speed, but really? She picked up a strike that fast? Hopefully I got his green off this. Of course I didn't hear that. Nope, we're losing. We've lost. We're not winning this game. Let's pack it up. We lost this one. I'll take that. He'll be switching here. Still kind of early for this. I would have preferred to do it on Ultra. But I'm also not disappointed. If only I had a blast here, he would have died for sure, I think. Maybe if I had sidestepped as well in between. Yeah, I messed up. I made a mistake. I got greedy. The only reason Yamcha was here was to do that to Ultra Super, and I didn't even do it. So Tien's got type neutrality here. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done this. Good job, Tien. Wow, okay, that's fine. It's not great. I'm curious to see if he goes for a rush here. He's gonna throw Beast in. Probably draws the ult. I'm waiting for Green Tien to queue up. I don't love that. I clicked late to switch. Yamcha didn't die though. That's all that matters, he didn't die. Okay, I need to wait for a switch. There it is, okay. Good job, Yamcha. Somehow lived with 2,000 HP. I'd be livid if that was me, by the way, because that happens to me all the time. Tackle. He's gonna heal here. So annoying. So annoying. Oh, I didn't think Beast was back. Okay. Don't have a blue, please. Cool. That was a good switch, but he didn't need to go for the strike. He should have went for a sidestep. Because that bailed me out, potentially, here. Oh, never mind. Did not bail me out. Worst case scenario. Blue Tien pops off with damage. He does a lot of damage. Welcome back, Beast. Oh, good patience. However, Tien will pop off for me, right? No, wait. Does it stop when they lose an enemy? I think it does. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Thankfully, I guessed him. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Thank goodness I destroyed him. Or I guessed him. No, speaking of destroy, I was just about to use that green card. Not with this guy, with somebody else, though. Those perfects, man. Gohan is neutral here. Oh, I dropped the combo for a switch, ironically, but he burned his ult there for some reason. Dude, these perfects are kicking his butt. Come on, just give me a split second. Okay, he did. Those perfects, oh my god. He's not neutral here. I wonder if he'll sidestep the Beast. No. Let's tackle here. Gotcha. I wish I could have canceled that. Oh, wait, Tien has null? What? What? Whoops. It's good to know. One left. Okay. So Gohan is full gauge. If he has a green, I'm screwed. Oh, that was a nail biter. God, all right, I'm going to conclude there. Sorry for the second match. We were overmatched in the second match. Just ridiculously overmatched. I don't know how you know, to be honest, I have no idea how we won this match after I used that Yamcha main ability. That was so greedy for me. If I could take it back, I would take it back, because I think that made a huge difference in how long this match took for me to pull out and win. Well, even then, I'm going to say, if I had blasts instead of strikes, and maybe it doesn't really matter because I would have killed that Super Vegito at that time. But he healed. He stuck around for like 3 more minutes after that. You know, I think that was a really big deal. So clearly I didn't, by the way, clearly I didn't read these characters going into this video like I typically do. Normally I do. To be fair though, I remember most of what there is to know about these characters and their kits, since they're not all that old. But that being said, well, Yamcha is, but I remember Yamcha used to pop off with damage. When he would do that no switch, get the draw speed, Yamcha was crazy with damage, and he didn't do bad in this video either. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Click one of the videos on the screen before you go, like the Beast Gohan superhero team. That one you're not going to want to miss. I'll see you all in the next one. Have an awesome day and take care.